Let His Excellency speak his case.
Your Majesties of Avacal, I come before you to bring forth the matter of the Honorable Lady, Katijine van der Ross. Over my years in Ontario, I witnessed her grow in skill and gain mastery of her craft. Since her return to the lands of Avacal, where she began this journey, I have witnessed her mastery to benefit this glorious kingdom. Further, I bear word that she has rightly fulfilled her obligations as an apprentice, as undertaken within Ontario, and bears the endorsement of the Crown of Ontario, who commend your Majesty's wisdom in placing her on vigil. Your Majesties, it has come time for her to gain her independence as a master dyer.
We hear your words and see their wisdom. We call her forth so that we may measure the worth of this petition.
The Crown of Avacal summons the Honorable Lady, Katijine van der Ross.
We cannot consider anyone a peer without good witness to those virtues that we hold dear to our heart and our honor.
Who would speak to Katijine's character?
Your Majesties, if I may. Within the scope of the Master Dyer, mastery of the fundamental colors that shape the beauty of the world, these 7 colors each also signify that defining of a peer. White for truth and mercy. Yellow for winsomeness and generosity. Red for magnanimity. And courage. Because I said magnanimity. Green for joy and hope. Blue for loyalty and faith. Purple for temperance and nobility. Black for constance and justice. These 7 speakers will bear witness to Katijine's character.
I am Mistress Alicia Llewellyn. I bring you the words of Viscountess Sav Jofre's daughter. She is unable to be here, but she says, I was asked to speak to the color white, which reminds us of the color of fresh snow, chalk, and melt. In heraldry, argent, white or silver, signified brightness, purity, virtue, and innocence. The color white fully reflects and scatters all the visible wavelengths of light. It also most often associated with perfection, the good, honesty, cleanliness, the beginning, neutrality, and the new. My memories of white with Katijine go back to when I was a shepherdess. White was the color of my firstborn lamb. It was the first fleece Katijine took home with her from my farm. It was the color of the first fleece she dyed with madder root. It was the beginning of her journey. Today we're witnessing the recognition of that journey and witnessing her new beginning of this new path. As she embarks on this new road, I am confident she will be an advocate for neutrality and new beginnings and will continue her quest for perfection.
I speak on yellow. I would speak of the sunlight of wisdom that Katijine showed when she helped lay the foundations of Tua while we were still a principality. Our structure that supports a wide range of learning, of bringing instructors from near and far, and encouraging all to learn with a wild abandon is our legacy from her time as the Chancellor. I also speak of gold, the gold of generosity, her generosity of spirit, where she shares all that she knows. She teaches without hesitation to anyone who would learn, and she shares the wealth of her experience and her skill within Avacal. I commend her to you, and I, Katarina, as Order of the Laurel, would recommend her for our peerage.
I speak for Red. Hear these words from Master Eduardo Lucrezia, Order of the Laurel, Order of the Pelican, Lion of Ontir. I have watched Katiline's growth since she first appeared in our beloved kingdom. She has grown as a citizen, helping others find joy in our society. She has grown as an artist, researching, creating from medieval perspective, and she has grown as a person, overcoming challenges not always visible and learning from each. All she has done is represented in this red cloth. For red is the color of passion. Red is the color of blood and of sacrifice. One made from madder and cochineal and other precious ingredients. Red is a cherished color. It is mixed and heated and takes time for this rich, deep color, glorious color to reveal itself and to stay fast, just as it has taken time for Katiline to become who she was meant to be. I am overjoyed to finally call her my peer. Thus are the words of Master Eduardo Lucrezia.
I'm Duchess Inga the Unfettered, member of the Order of the Laurel and the Pelican, and I speak today to the color green. Green of joy, green of hope. They are so perfect for her, because there are few things that you can take away from spending time with her other than the great joy she has in her art. The joy she has to share her talent, to make great things of beauty, to ensure that we are wrapped in fabrics that are right for the time that we call ourselves to recreate. And the hope, because I have seen her reach out to people who have struggled in their path and say, I've struggled in mine. Let me share what I have learned and help you benefit from my stumbles and find your path. She is joyful in her art and brings hope to those who are seeking to be more. She brings joy to my heart, because when I look upon her as a laurel, I see someone who will only bring greatness to this order and greatness to this kingdom in her pursuit of excellence in everything she does. There is nothing finer to me, Your Majesties, than to see you mark this great lady and recognize her admission to our order, because this is so richly earned, and it is a joyful thing that you do today. I commend her to you, and I welcome you, my sister, this way.
I'm Mistress Lynette Tesca. I come from Seabird to witness this with great joy. I speak for blue. For painters, as for dyers, the most precious color is blue, the color of faith and loyalty. The painter's best blue is ultramarine, a rare stone. Like knowledge, it must be sought in far and perilous lands. Like skill, it must be worked and reworked, ground fine, washed and strained free of impurities. At last it becomes the bright and pure color fit for the robes of the Queen of Heaven. And as with painters, dyers must work with woad and indigo, troublesome colors. They don't always come out as you wish them to, and you must continually work with them, study them, improve, purify. And I know that as she joins the ranks of the Laurels, she will also continually strive to purify, to become better, to become more brilliant, and that it will never end.
I am Baroness Lucia de Encinas, Order of the Laurel from Eldemir, and I speak to the color purple. Purple, it combines the calm of blue with the heat and the fire and the energy of red. It comes from Cochineal, but it also, the most precious, the Lord purple, comes from Tyrian. And Tyrian muscles, you need 9,000 to make 1 gram of Tyrian dye. You and your journey have caught those 9,000 muscles in your heart, and you made your Tyrian purple. And I have no problem recommending you to this order, even though I come from far away. And you are my gift.
Your Majesties, I would speak to Black. However, I would beg to start by reading the words of Duchess Dalla. Katijine has blessed me with many years of friendship. She's humbled me with the gift of her craft, as well as imparting knowledge and great kindness. Katijine has a depth to her like no other. She is outspoken, passionate, thoughtful, and completely generous. Katijine is not afraid to forge her own path, and a trait to be admired. Katijine is generous with all people, with time and knowledge. She has clearly demonstrated her depth of knowledge in the art of dyeing through the demonstration and competitions. She will geek out with anyone who shares a similar passion for hours on end, and hours on end. And she walks a path of the true historical artisan. I believe she is a great choice to join the long-respected Order of the Laurel. From the bottom of my heart, congratulations. You are truly deserving of this recognition. Your friend, Dalla. And for Black, we spoke earlier of the beginnings of journeys. Black is also the end of journeys. It happens in Katijine's context that the black before us is one of the last colors that she mastered. It's fitting for this to bookend with white, where she began. Black is wisdom, black is grief, black is perseverance. Black adds subtlety to all the other colors we've talked about here. And it really is the personification of the science that Katijine brings to her. We've spoken of arts, but none of these colors are not possible without science. We talk about the arts and science. Katijine is truly an embodiment of the science of dyeing. It is not something you can just pick up and do. You need not to have repeatability. You need to have structure. You need to have a fully vetted process. And that is something that she's passionate about, and it comes through in everything that she does. So, Your Majesties, for Black, for my lady wife.
The work of these witnesses and the display of your craft is truly impressive. We must call for further counsel in this case.
Noble Order of the Laurel, we seek your wisdom. Are you moved by this petition and the words spoken and witnessed to the mastery of this candidate? Would you have her join your order?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Katijine van der Alst, you have shown the virtues of a peer and
demonstrated a mastery of your art.
We have heard the wish of the noble company that you join their number, and it is our desire to see you as a peer of this society.
Would you accept this offer from our hands?
Yes, I accept.
Katijine van der Rost, before King and Queen in the Noble Order of Laurel, before the witness of the populace of Avacal, answer truthfully. Do you swear that you shall serve honest and faithfully to the Order of the Laurel and uphold the rights and responsibilities as a peer?
Yes.
Do you swear that you shall provide your best and most excellent counsel to the crowns of Avacal and the Order of Laurels? Do you swear that you shall be courteous and diligent in your duties, and to instruct others in your art as you bring them into your craft as master dyer?
Yes. Bring forth the medallion.
Take from our hands
This symbol of your accomplishments,
the symbol of your accomplishments,
and wear it as a sign of your courage.
and wear it as a sign of your peerage.
As she's placing this on Katijine, they will speak to the medallion that was made by Mistress Kate, after Moore out of Lionsgate, and who made my medallion, and who made the crown or the coronets of Thierry and other many wonderful things.
It's absolutely beautiful. Get a chance to have a look at it. Bring forth the scroll.
Avacal, bear witness to our will.
Let it be known, on the 16th day of November, in the 54th year of our society, Mistress Katijine van der Rost admitted into the Noble Order of the Laurel. Before their Majesties release you to your fellow peers, they ask, would you now swear fealty to the crown?
Yes.
Upon which symbol of state did you make your covenant with them? Or?
And we, for our part, do swear to protect and defend your household with all our power, so long as we remain sovereigns of Avacal. So say we, Angar, King of Avacal.
And so say we, Saxa, Queen of Avacal.
Arise, Mr. Cullen, and go to your peers. So just so everybody knows, the scroll that was made is on vellum, which is amazing. It was done by Her Grace Inga, and if you get a chance to see it, it is stunning. Absolutely beautiful.